Good morning, everyone. So, today we are here with another game of CBA, and I am playing as Indians. In the past videos, I have said that Indians are a pretty bad save, but any save, for any save, it matters what is the opponent. And let's see the team. What saves do we have? So we have the Chinese in teal, grey. I am playing as Indians, and immediately going on for attack. Um, then we have the Magyars, pretty weak, but if he gets the race, it's good. And then we have the Malay, which is also pretty decent save. I think the Chinese and Indians are pretty good because the Indians offers such a good meat shield. However, I think Malay and Magyars, they are pretty dangerous. I mean, pretty weak. In fact, so weak I don't think I like this matchup at all on this side, and this side will easily lose if they don't get the race. And in the starting, I called up these players and said, get these races immediately to build knights as well as archers. So orange player, once he gets race, produce should produce knights, and the Malay player should make archers, while the Indian player just acts as a meat shield, and the Chinese player just kills off any units and helps the pink player and the orange player race. If done properly, we should get all the 4 civilizations over here and then at green, no matter what civ is. So green is playing as Celts and not very strong in it. I mean, you get fairly outwitted by the Chinese player. The shuttle warriors have high attack, should do very well against the Indians, but since we have the higher HP as well as we have the Chinese in the back, should do pretty well. What's dangerous is these Persian elephants. I mean, they are beasts. They are unkillable, they are unstoppable at one point. If they come at one direction, they kill. And I think the orange player is doing rather poorly over here. I mean, the orange player should not do anything except, trying to get a race or something. And blue, so does the pink player. I think the pink player should only try to get race and do nothing else over here. I mean, there's no other way to say this, that we are playing either very poorly, or the other team is playing very well. I think we are playing very poorly. We should be rainbowing over here and trying to get races. Even Persians. As I'm saying this, okay, so that's a very good news that the orange player or the Magyars did get the race. Since Magyar got the race, now what the Magyar player should do is try to wall his base so that these Persians can't attack it. Then the orange player should wall up the Malay, because the Malay is very weak and Malay can't take care of itself. As I say this, I have placed my units over here. I am blocking these elephants from reaching these castles. As you can see that with so many units around, even though they have higher HP, these elephants don't stand a chance. They are very good play by the now I think what is better to do is for the Malay player to get the race immediately. The pink player should immediately try to get the race because the other players have got the race. But I don't think he's doing a pretty good job at it. I think that these elephants, once he's fault, these elephants need to go and protect the Malay player, and the pink player should send some units over here. Then we push on this side, and maybe since they are fault, maybe push on this side and then try to destroy Persian's gate, because Persia is very weak, is very slow. So if Persian elephants are all over here, then I think that gives the pink player a very good chance to get races. As you can see, the red player is trying to avoid the Malay player getting the race. If the Malay gets the race, I think it's GG for them. But for now, we are in a losing position as the person walls and gates. I think it's a very good chance. We are trying to protect the Malay player, and now the Malay should mask and try to get kills. I think this is a very poor choice of decision. Just bring these units over to the elephant and then push over to this side, kill these elephants, and then probably try to race, which I think the other team has done pretty well to protect against the race. Let's see some fights over here. So these will get started very easily. I don't know why they are not attacking. I think the elephant. I say to Pink that he has to get one race, and obviously I'm getting frustrated. But having said that, I think that I don't know why. What is she doing? But I think she should wall the front of the base right now because the Persian elements are not that strong, and I think that before walling itself, I think she should be walling this part so that he is not worried. And now, I think that's a perfect chance to get race over here. I think if he takes the race, and these elephants are out of position, I think that's a very good chance to get GG. I mean, I don't think with 4, 8, 12 elephants he would be able to take the race, but if he is, I think that's a very good. Oh wow, okay. Let's see the HP of the gate, and I think that is a moment that decides the game. Oh my god, that's 1375 HP, and our Malay player gets the race. Malay player immediately deletes the gates, should place archery ranges as soon as possible because he is already in the castle age. As you can see, look out for Pink. Pink is in the castle age, and so is Teal, Chinese, and now. So let's pause over here. There's too much to go through. And see, as you can see, now the red. So what's happening is red realizes that the Malay player or the Karambit warriors or the pink Malay has races, and also he realizes that the orange player had races. So he sends all of these elements to kill the villagers that may be building over here, which is a very wise move, I think. But he does not realizes that one of the player is being walled. Then on this side, I think that it's a lost cause to send all those elephants over here because of high pierce armor. I can always cluster in one direction and try to protect these gates from the other direction, so we are pretty safe over here. So what we are doing is we are trying to wall off our bases, and we are trying to wall off the weak players bases until they build up the unit mass and they are castle age, while we hold these gates so that these players don't get raises. And that is, I think, the right thing to do. Building barracks here is obviously a wrong choice. Why? Because with barracks you can't build champions. If you build champions, they are pretty useless against the Chinese, and you can't build I think the only logic that I see is building the pikemen to kill these elephants. However, since they are archers, I should do pretty well. I think this is a wrong thing to do, and I think there should be archery ranges placed over here. But that's about it. Now, what I should do is I should try to defend these gates at all costs. I should try to defend these gates and keep the focus of the two players over to this side while these guys boom. Hence, these elephants, since they have no chance to reaching over here, I think I'm defending him and allowing him to make more stables and more knights. You see, Chinese player is holding very well because of the range. I mean, if it was not for the range, I think it would have been a lost cause. These elephants won't go down. I mean, Indians are pretty useless in this situation. However, they are a meat, they are a tank. So, doing pretty well. These elephants won't survive. I mean, and the Chinese backs off, doesn't want to kill too many kills. I think that is a mistake. Or maybe mass and then try to kill it over the range. Just try to take the Celts, because the Celt paladins are also very strong. Don't let Celt to get the race. I think that's a mistake. Having said that, I think we are doing okay. Let's see the other side. So now Pink, because he wants to expand, the attack is the best defense. So he tries to attack, even though it's a very bad fight. Should be a very bad fight over here, but he doesn't care. In the meantime, I think that Magyars as well as Shotels did attack this castle and took down these castles. I'm sorry, I was not able to cover this first because we were discussing all the points. But this doesn't matter how bad
To build a
this
castle,
is.
you must first advance to the next age, the Castle Age.
See, the main reason is that since these units are here, it will take some time to reach over here. While in the meantime, he can wall and build more archery ranges. I think this guy is engaged in this for those battles. I think he should be developing gates, and I think because Orange is not able to build these gates, now Orange builds the gate. These villagers should move out and build the archers. While in the side, the red, the Celt, and the blue player are giving up. So at this point, the best strategy for this team is to wall the bases off. Okay, as I say this, the Magyar player goes and wants to kill the. And this is a mistake. I mean, this fortified gate can be killed by me, and I think Magyar player can kill it, but he won't kill it. Why? Because this is a race for me. I mean, the Magyar player goes to kill the Persian castle, which is a very right thing to do. Why? Because the Persians are like tanks, and if you lay down the tanks and the production of tanks, I think they become pretty useless, and they need to mass. Without mass, they can't do anything. And as the second castle goes down, I think 500 units to take this castle down is also a pretty good trade in this situation. Now Pink also again takes a very bad fight. I mean, marching in here in the normal game, not CBA, will be pretty devastating, but he doesn't care. He wants to move out, he wants to make archery ranges, he wants to wall off his base, take bad engagement. The Magyar player is distracting himself. This Portuguese player can't go this way. I mean, if he goes this way, he will be responsible for another castle lock. And as a consequence, he sent archers over here. These Portuguese don't even think about going over here. They should have easily picked off these villagers, but no. That's why Pink is playing really well. On the other side though, the red player now begins to dominate over here. I mean, these elephants are pretty strong, but having said that, since these elephants are over here, and I think there is a very good cover over here, so these Celts can't come and kill the castles. I think we are pretty safe over here, and the Persian player is just trying to get ready so that he can wall. Meanwhile, Orange walls off my base, as well as now Orange will try to wall up this base, and we are completely secure. I mean, this game is far now. This game is over now. There is no way the other team can come back. As I say this, while 3 players are busy defending the red player because they love the elephant so much, while there is only 2 player production, and I think there is a false sense of security that yellow will save them because he has villagers, as well as blue has villagers. But I think that is this game is completely gone. And I say this because the Magyar Hassan will soon go into Paladin, but the shuttle or the Ethiopians don't get Paladin, so Orange can easily dominate this game. These shuttle players are just passing out time. I think they should probably go and take out the castles and probably take out these gates and at least try to get these gates. As since I'm walled, they won't be able to. I think this game is over. I mean, there is no way they could win. They could win. They will try to get in. They will try to pick off these villagers, but they can't. Yeah, good try, buddy. Yeah, try taking out that stone wall. I mean, while you try to take that stone wall, these archers will come out and pick off everything and anything they have. I think a rather good strategy would have been to act something as meat shield and kill these units, go to Imperial Age, try to swarm in hundreds of at least 15-20 archery ranges. Instead of repairing this gate, they
Team.
should get 15 to 20 archery ranges. Just spam arbalists all over the place. Try to case in these two players and then allow other players to get the raises over here. At least the archers can take the raises over here, or maybe send the archers over here. The archers should send over here, try to weaken these gates, and then one player or the Persian player can take out these walls and then go on from here. But I think that's too late for it. The Magyar player is just too strong about it and too good of a player to throw this game away now. As I say this, blue is getting cavalry. I think he should be making arbalists, but in this situation I don't think that cavalry is a very bad situation. As he gets cavalier, there is a big power boost coming this way, but since this is walled, I think this is a pretty good chance. Now I think there should be, I think orange has done a very good job. Yeah. We are losing over here. I mean, this side is losing. There is no way this side can win. It's for the oranges to carry. Now these elephants, I think, so I think the Indian player now should try to get raises. So what raises can an Indian player get? So this is a raise, 2750 HP gate. I think that's a very good gate to get.
Ow.
I think this gate can also be taken. However, this is 8000 HP. I don't suggest this. It's a 4000 HP gate. Very big mistake. Very big mistake. How can you give this race away? These are elephants. First he'll kill this gate, then he'll kill this gate. Okay, he deletes the gate, no issues. And I think he will wall this. No, not walling, this is a bad situation over here. But I think he should very comfortably get this gate. As I said, this is a lost cause on this side. So the Chinese player can do a lot in his base, but can't go outside his base. And similar for the Indian player, he can do anything and everything inside his base, but can't go outside his base. So the blue player is just hanging around, can't know where to go, while the orange player just dominates with his knights. I mean, there is no other way to say this. I mean, this is over. As I say this gate is just at 43 HP, and I think blue has done a blunder here to give the Indian players the race. As you can see, 3 raises for the Indian player, and he gets the race. He deletes the gate. Time to make stables, time to go knight. He's now this blue side is balanced. I don't think it's over now. That was a very big mistake to have this 43 HP gate over here. Ping just trying to take out the archery ranges. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do in this situation. I think this is a lost cause. Blue trying to win these walls is a good choice, but this game is over. As I said this again, I mean, even if Chinese does not get any raises, this is a waste of time. Kill how many units they want. You Chinese may throw away 500 units, but as soon as I get the mass of camels over here, I think it's over. Cavalier, I think my Indian camels will do fine, as Indian camels are the strongest camel in the game. The Chinese player defends with the help of castles and gates. There is no way anyone can touch this. Surprisingly, the pink player adds archery ranges, a lot of them, very sophisticated archery production, very good sign of a pro player, very well done. And now it's just a time for them to lose. If I were to say, can the other team win in this situation, the answer is no. The answer is no because there is simply not enough production for them to take. The Chinese player just cases Now it's just typical. The Chinese players can easily take the race, this and this, and get play some archers and be completely safe about it. For the meantime, for some amount of time, I think this blue cavalier should do very well and should dominate. And since he has had halberdier, this side is not looking too good. However, this is just a mirage, and blue should be get overrun pretty very quickly. As we say this, the Indian player just walks in, sees that a castle only has 1973 HP. I think this castle is going down. I think this castle is done. Once this castle is done for the end, the Persian player is nothing. The Persian production is not enough to justify these costs. The blue player can't do anything, can't get inside. Why the Magyar with 12 attack is a bad unit, however not that bad. I think this Persian, this Indian, this castle goes down and now the Persian is useless. Persian player is useless now. I think it's CG. There is nothing that can be done over here. The pink player will hold and the camels will start to come out. Camels will start to come out. They will eat, even though they are castle age camels, they will shred every one of cavalier to pieces because they are so strong. They have high pierce armor. They are very strong here. Though you can see the red player has defended, but his production has dropped significantly. Now either the red player should raise, which he can't because so well defended, or rather he can send units over here and try to get some raise. But I think it's over. The Chinese player should try and get the raise. I think this game is over. Let's fast forward it. Let's see how this pans out. I'll focus on the main battles now. More fun types of battle. In this situation, if you want to push, I think capped ram is a great. So add rams as a meat shield because the HP for capped ram is quite high. So 270 HP for the capped ram. Let's see the production from the Indian player. Very good indeed. I think these should be making cavalry archers in this archery range and then have these tables produce camels all day long. I think this area should be walled and more production buildings can be added over here. Although this is a personal choice. This is a wrong choice. I think these elephants should be masked, could have been masked, and we see the red doing mistake and opening the gate for orange to just take this castle down. The Persian player was dead anyways long ago. He was just trying to feed the kills, and now these are paladins. The Magyar paladin, one of the strongest in the game. Can't do anything about it. And now all this pressure goes to yellow or blue. Although I see the blue is pushing over here. I mean, simple reason being the Celt player has the numbers and the halberdiers, but since we have wiped out Persians, I think that is a pretty over game. Chinese player defends. The camels get shredded by these halberdiers. However, we have camel archer support. Should be doing fine. And if the paladin walks in, oof, that's a good thing to do. Now we are in the Imperial Age. We get all the upgrades with the and these we get all the castle age upgrades. Second, let's research Imperial Camel. I don't know where the yeah, there is the Imperial Camel. Heavy Camel Rider is being researched, and after that these Halberdier won't be able to do much. These are heavy camel. Heavy camels are nothing in front of Imperial Camels, and I think the Imperial Camel is the best unit that Indians can make in this situation. These Halberdier won't do much over here, and as we try to push through, the green and the blue player trying to rushing the production from gray is too much, and there are too strong of the units being pushed for this side to push. Why orange face struggles orange face struggles to push this side. I think this side, and the orange player also sent some units on this side, and I think now it's just a day while these units being killed, the paladins will kill all of these units, and then siege ram. I think siege ram is the final nail in the coffin. It's just a matter who will send the siege ram wherever these siege rams go will get killed first. So let's pause over for 1 second. I think the grey player not moving out of his base and putting his villagers outside the gate is problematic. However, he is starting to do those, are starting to add these archery ranges, because camels are pretty weak to the archery ranges, and the production is not there for grey. As you can see, 108 units while it should be 250. So he's starting to do that. I think that's a good move. And second thing, I think when in this situation you feel like you are not able to push. See, this massive over here, and the production from orange is over here, and he is not able to go through these gates which are heavily guarded by the walls. I think siege ram or the capped ram is a great solution. I think that after adding archery ranges, the Indian player should add cap ram or siege ram, whatever he gets, and should try to kill. While the blue player, does he not have villages? Okay, he does not have villages. Maybe his villagers died over here. Yep. I think the Chinese should get a base over here, but that is subjective and not required in this situation. Let's fast forward to this. Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? Let's see. Cam is dying. Okay, I think my game is lagging out. So let's focus on the less intensive part. See the wall of orange, yellow. Let me focus down on cavalry over here. Yellow cap versus Arbalest, not a very good combination. So yellow should be sending paladins, orange should be sending paladins. Orange paladins are everywhere. We are pushing in this direction because of the mass of cavalry archers that have been added, except for the camels that were already being produced. And you can see the production numbers are going up: 213, 270, 224. I think we are winning this side. And now to the finally to the coffin. I think the siege ram should be added. Collect the mass of siege ram. Push to one side. Now, since there are no range units, blue can never come out of this now. They will push and surround this area. Blue can never come out of base. So does him, because he is not making any range unit strong enough to push. So this will never come out of this base. So these are two sides are sealed. And now what yellow should do is, since orange sees that grey or Indian player has plugged this side with grey units. You can see the mini map. These are grey units covering entire base. I think the best choice is to send all the rams over here, since these are already archery units, and kill yellow now, because green and blue have been ranged and can't go out of their bases. Clearly, pink knows what he's doing, and orange knows what he's doing. Archers to kill off all the units, and then cap ram in the back to kill all the buildings. I think As you can see, it's pretty very natural, easy game. Not much to see here. Half an hour of chaos. This game was ended 15 minutes ago, but still we are playing in a hopes that since they have villager and we will do some mistake, probably delete all the units. That's never going to happen. And as you can see, the teal is trying to push inside. However, they are not able to push in. But the objective is not to push in. The objective is to keep them at bay, not to do anything, and just let the pink and the orange player to kill that castle. While say this, there are more ramps coming, banging on the door. The production from yellow is not there. These ramps will chew everything up. I mean, at this point, you can be a cockroach and not resign. But I do like these players. I mean, those who don't resign until the end, because that just shows that they want to learn the game and not just, feel salty about it. We were not able to push in this direction. We were not able to push because we didn't have siege ramp. So what Grey has done is Grey and the Chinese player has added ramp. But I think the Chinese should make ramps instead of Grey. Why? Because while Indians only get capped ramps, Chinese get siege ramp. So siege ramp is very powerful, and the Chinese players should send all the siege ramp at once instead of killing them one at a time, because killing them is way more efficient if you send a lot of ramps at a single time. Let's move on to the team's perspective or the Chinese player perspective, and let's see what the Chinese player is up to. Chinese player, let's see. Okay, so here comes out the ramps. Now time to move out of the situation, kill the walls. Siege ramp having such a high attack, I mean taking the walls down like it's lunch. I mean, look at this. These walls will go down while at the same time orange tries to kill off this area. It's just a race full diapers. I mean, taking out these walls is not a bad idea, because if you take down these walls, you have an additional area to push in and kill these buildings, and these buildings will